Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about massive news of Hedera reaching over 18 billion transactions on its mainnet, and we'll also be discussing a number of exciting developments on Hedera's network. So before we talk about the main story today, I'd like to show you a clip from the Invest Answers YouTube channel where during the video he went into detail and provided insights into a number of exciting initiatives surrounding altcoin projects on the marketplace. So during the video and the following clip, he mentioned as to how Hedera is involved in a number of exciting developments and initiatives, especially Hedera's recent partnership with the Federal Reserve in the FedNow payment infrastructure.
Than Bitcoin over the last 30 days, but there are some that are doing very well. XDC, HBAR, Hedera has been a lot in the news lately because they're working with CBDC Lite, aka FedNow, and that's getting a lot of people very excited. I personally don't know how value will accrue, but I tend to look into that in the near future as well. Like, is Hedera worth another look? Because last time I did look, I didn't like it. Then Shiba Make.
So as detailed in the following clip, Hedera's active utility by the Federal Reserve in the FedNow payment infrastructure is extremely bullish and exciting for Hedera and adds to a growing list of use cases synonymous with the overarching Hedera network. So with Hedera's active involvement in a number of protocols, especially surrounding its utility in the Federal Reserve's FedNow payment protocol, this has led to Hedera being at the center of actualizing and being involved in the authorization of over 18 billion transactions on the Hedera overarching mainnet. And this has also seen over 3.2 million accounts going live on Hedera. So with over 18 billion transactions being actively authorized and enabled on Hedera's mainnet, this sees Hedera being the most widely utilized network on the marketplace. So again, there's no surprise really, especially if you look at the number of partnerships Hedera is at the center of and the number of esteemed organizations which have a direct affiliation with Hedera, where organizations which have a direct affiliation with Hedera include the likes of Google, UCL, FPOS, and now the Federal Reserve, which are again set to roll out the FedNow payment protocol, and the branch of this payment protocol will utilize Hedera's mainnet. So very exciting for Hedera. So this image here is a diagrammatic illustration of the number of exciting initiatives and developments Hedera is at the center of, and the number of esteemed organizations across a number of industries around the world which are in active partnership with Hedera. And this is coupled with Hedera also having a direct affiliation with a number of DeFi protocols across the DLT sphere. So with a number of esteemed organizations across traditional industries coupled with up and coming DeFi and crypto companies directly building and basing their platform on Hedera, Hedera is becoming a multifaceted network for a number of industries around the world. And again, this will only spell good news for Hedera and the overarching Hedera network, especially in terms of the active verification and the validation of transactions on the overarching Hedera consensus service, which will see the overall transactions on Hedera increasing with time. So extremely exciting for Hedera, and with these extra partnerships and with more organizations being affiliated and aligned with Hedera, this could see the demand for HBAR increasing, where HBAR will be at the center of verifying acts and transactions on the overarching Hedera mainnet, and the authorization of such transactions will lead to increases to the potential price of HBAR, especially over the long run, and as the utility of the Hedera network increases by the likes of the following organizations and entities. So very exciting for Hedera, and time will tell in regards to how these initiatives and partnerships will impact Hedera as a whole. So again, this is another diagrammatic illustration of the highly esteemed organizations which are on the Hedera Governing Council board. And there's still a few more seats which are available on the Hedera Governing Council, so it'll be interesting to see which other organizations eventually join the Hedera team and what these organizations will partake in, not only in terms of utilizing the Hedera network but also improving the overarching Hedera mainnet. So yeah, extremely exciting, and time will tell in regards to what these partnerships will lead to. So this tweet here from the HBAR Foundation goes into some depth about the recent FedNow payment protocol, which is set to harness the innate qualities associated with Hedera, and this is also coupled with other news stories surrounding Kia and Hyundai actively using Hedera's tokenization service and consensus service in regards to the tokenization of carbon assets. So with all of these exciting new initiatives, it indicates the multifaceted utility of Hedera's mainnet, and it spells good news for the usage of Hedera and how versatile Hedera's network is in terms of its partnerships and the degree of utility the network is associated with. So I'd also like to show you a graph represented and designed and put together by Archaea, where Archaea is another organization, a blockchain organization, which is in a active partnership with Hedera, and the organization is also actively utilizing Hedera's mainnet for actions surrounding DeFi and DLT innovations. So the graph indicates how the value of HBAR actually rose by $200 million over the last 3 hours, and this was on the 14th of August. So the rapid rise in the value of HBAR was all in conjunction with the news of Hedera being actively at the center of the FedNow payment protocol. So it goes to show how these news stories are becoming quite bullish for the overarching Hedera network. And even though there's been previous news stories about Hedera's partnerships, there hasn't been a significant increase to the value of HBAR. But with this new recent initiative and involvement of how Hedera is associated with FedNow, this is a exciting indication of how the price of HBAR is slowly catching up with the number of initiatives and developments Hedera is at the center of. So I'd also like to talk about Hedera's active partnership with a number of other organizations across the DLT sphere, including Timeless, where Timeless is a organization which is centered around providing carbon reporting and carbon output verification, and also the verification of carbon offsets to produce monetizable certificates. So with Timeless being at the center and being actively involved in carbon output and the verification of carbon offsets, the organization is actively utilizing Hedera's consensus service, where through the utility of Hedera's consensus service, actions surrounding the verification of transactions in regards to the authorization of carbon offsets will be actively logged and enabled through the Hedera network. So this means that when information regarding the amount of carbon produced by an organization, which is the main use case surrounding Timeless, these actions will be authorized by Hedera. So another use case surrounding Hedera, and the main reason as to why Timeless chose to build their offerings on Hedera rather than other DLTs, is due to the innate qualities and features synonymous with Hedera, where Hedera is equipped with a number of features, including its high TPS, its low and predictive transaction fees, and it's very eco-friendly. And this all encompasses the organization's utility in the carbon offset marketplace. So another exciting use case surrounding Hedera. What are your thoughts on Hedera? Are you excited about Hedera's association with FedNow and Hedera reaching over 18 billion transactions on its mainnet? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.